The DJI Pocket 4 Pro just leaked through creator footage, and honestly, this thing looks way more serious than people expected. DJI didn't just upgrade the old camera, they completely changed how a pocket camera shoots, and the biggest reason is the new telephoto lens. The older DJI Pocket 3 gave you a kind of workaround with its 2x lossless zoom. It worked fine for casual shooting, but at the end of the day it was still the same wide-angle camera cropping into the image. The overall look never really changed. But the Pocket 4 Pro is different at the hardware level. DJI reportedly paired the main 1-inch sensor with a dedicated 3x optical telephoto lens, around 60mm equivalent. That means this camera now supports true optical zoom instead of relying fully on digital tricks. So now you're looking at 3x optical zoom, 6x lossless zoom, and up to 12x digital zoom range. And honestly, the footage looks kinda crazy for a camera this small. What surprised people immediately wasn't the sharpness, it wasn't even the stabilization, it was the depth. Pocket cameras normally struggle with background separation because the lenses are too wide. Everything stays in focus all the time. Your subject blends into the background, and the whole image feels flat no matter how good the stabilization is. But the telephoto lens completely changes that. The creator footage actually looks cinematic. The background blur feels natural instead of artificial. Subjects pop out properly. Trees and buildings compress behind the person in a way you normally see from mirrorless cameras with portrait lenses. It gives the footage this polished look that older pocket cameras simply couldn't create. And this solves another huge problem people had with the older models: wide-angle distortion. If you've ever filmed yourself using a small wide-angle camera, you already know what happens. You move closer to fill the frame, and suddenly your nose looks larger. Your face stretches slightly, and proportions start looking weird. It's subtle, but once you notice it, you can't ignore it anymore. The 3x telephoto lens fixes that naturally. Now you can stand farther away while still getting a tight frame. Faces keep their natural proportions, and the image instantly feels more professional. That's probably one of the biggest reasons the early Pocket 4 Pro footage feels so different compared to older Pocket cameras. And here's the part that makes this even more interesting. Based on early analysis, the telephoto sensor inside the Pocket 4 Pro appears very similar to the hardware used in the DJI Mavic 4 Pro telephoto system. Yeah, DJI may have pulled imaging hardware from a flagship drone and packed it into a pocket gimbal camera. That's not some cheap extra sensor added for marketing. That's serious camera hardware inside an insanely small body. And honestly, you can see it in the footage quality. The telephoto clips don't feel gimmicky. They look refined, stable, detailed. The compression during portrait shots looks especially impressive. Backgrounds melt away naturally while subjects stay sharp and separated. And the good thing is, DJI didn't ruin the main camera to make this happen. The 1-inch main sensor still looks excellent from the footage shown so far. In low light and high contrast scenes, it still delivers that familiar DJI look people loved from the Pocket 3. Bright highlights stay controlled, shadows hold detail, and colors look balanced without feeling overprocessed. That's important because dual camera systems sometimes feel inconsistent. One lens looks amazing while the second lens feels weak or unusable. But the Pocket 4 Pro doesn't seem to have that problem based on the early clips. The wide camera still handles regular shooting beautifully, while the telephoto lens adds a completely different cinematic shooting style on top of it. And honestly, it finally feels like a proper two-camera system instead of just a secondary gimmick lens. Now let's talk about the actual specs people are hearing about right now. From the creator footage and official teasers, the Pocket 4 Pro is expected to support 6K recording, 4K slow motion, Active Track 7.0, and 10-bit color. There's also been a lot of discussion online around something called D-Log 2. But here's the thing, nobody fully knows yet whether D-Log 2 is actually a brand new DJI profile, or if early leaks simply used the wrong naming. So until DJI officially confirms it, it's smarter not to assume too much from the color profile rumors. Storage is also rumored to increase. Reports suggest around 128 GB built-in memory, slightly higher than the standard Pocket 4 model. Transfer speeds are expected to stay extremely fast too, around 800 megabytes per second. The body itself also looks slightly larger than before, and honestly, that makes sense. You now have a second camera module, a larger battery, and more internal hardware packed inside. But surprisingly, early hands-on impressions say the grip actually feels more natural compared to the older Pocket 3 layout. Small change, but creators notice those things immediately during long shooting sessions. Now here's where things get really interesting. The timing of this leak does not feel accidental at all. Right when the Insta360 Luna Ultra started getting attention online, DJI suddenly allowed creator footage of the Pocket 4 Pro to appear everywhere. And the similarities between these cameras are impossible to ignore. Both cameras focus heavily on dual camera systems. Both feature telephoto zoom. Both target creators who want cinematic video in a compact body. Both include creator-focused features like rotating displays and wireless audio ecosystems. This is a direct fight. DJI clearly saw the attention around the Luna Ultra and decided to respond early before the competitor even officially launches worldwide. And honestly, it worked. The Pocket 4 Pro instantly became one of the hottest topics in the compact camera world. But there's also a massive problem hanging over this launch right now: availability. The standard Pocket 4 reportedly cleared FCC certification before DJI was added to the FCC covered list back in late 2025. But the Pocket 4 Pro apparently does not appear in FCC records at all. That creates a potentially huge issue for US buyers. If current reports are accurate, the Pocket 4 Pro may not officially launch through normal retail channels in the United States. People might still import it through gray market sellers, but that usually means no official warranty, limited support, and uncertain long-term reliability for buyers. And honestly, that could become a huge opportunity for Insta360. Because while DJI may currently have stronger-looking footage based on creator clips, the Luna Ultra could end up becoming the easier camera to actually buy globally without restrictions. And that matters way more than people think. At the end of the day, most buyers don't just care about image quality. They care about availability, warranty support, and whether they can purchase the camera normally without extra complications. Now, personally, based purely on the footage we've seen so far, the Pocket 4 Pro does look more impressive to me right now. But this is definitely not a final verdict yet. The Luna Ultra hasn't officially launched. Real-world testing still hasn't happened. Most of the footage online right now is carefully selected creator footage designed to make the cameras look their best. But still, the Pocket 4 Pro clips feel polished. The telephoto shots have real cinematic depth. The subject separation genuinely looks professional. And DJI's color science feels mature after several generations of refinement. That experience shows immediately. At the same time, the Luna Ultra still looks incredibly promising. The modular design seems more flexible, and if the rumored zoom system performs properly, it could become a very serious competitor. So right now, this fight feels completely real. And honestly, this might become the most exciting competition the pocket camera market has seen in years. But before anyone rushes to buy either camera, 3 things still need to happen. We still need DJI's full official announcement. We still need proper uncontrolled real-world testing. And we still need the full global launch details for the Insta360 Luna Ultra. Because creator footage is one thing, real-world performance is something completely different. But one thing already feels obvious after watching the early Pocket 4 Pro clips. DJI is no longer treating pocket cameras like simple, casual vlogging tools anymore. They're trying to make them cinematic.